today I'm in bed still. So hence the bed head and, the no makeup, because I wake up thinking about this election. I go to bed thinking about the election. I wake up thinking about the election. So I wanted to share with you some very important information for North Carolinians that this weekend, the 31st, is the last day of early voting in North Carolina. This is the one-stop early voting, which is one of the great things about living in North Carolina. If there's any problem whatsoever with your registration, you can fix it then. If you aren't registered, great for first-time voters. Bring people out either today, tomorrow, or the 31st and get out the vote. If you have a mail-in ballot, if you haven't received it yet, then you might want to consider early voting. If you've requested one but you haven't received it, consider early voting. If you have one in your hot little hands and you haven't mailed it in, don't mail it in. Don't mail it in. Please, mail is going so slow here in North Carolina. Bring it to the Board of Elections or any polling location. As long as they get it before 5 p.m. on election day at the polling location, it's going to count. So we do have some days after the election if it comes in the mail, but don't chance it, please. Either bring it to the Board of Elections or bring it to any polling location. Like I said, as long as it gets there before 5 o'clock on election day, you're good. Anything else? Okay, the cures. If you had sent in a mail-in ballot and you received a cure certificate saying there was something wrong with it, so please fix it, or if you had to have a ballot reissued because your issues on your ballot were uncurable, on your ballot container were uncurable, please go ahead and consider voting early in person. If you're worried about the pandemic, and as you should be, because you need to take precautions, there is curbside voting. And you can go here in North Carolina, you can pull up to the polling location and say, I'm requesting curbside voting. And they will come to your car and you'll fill in the ballot and they'll bring it in. So that is an option as well. Lots of things to think about with voting. Just remember the phone number for the Voter Protection Hotline. Make sure you have it. Memorize it, take it with you, have it handy, write it down when I bring it up, when I tell you what it is. It's 1-833, the word vote, and then the number 4, NC. 1-833, vote 4 NC. And that's where you call with questions, or if you want to report anything like voter intimidation, or hopefully you don't ever run into that. But it's there for you. The Voter Protection Hotline, 1-833, vote 4 NC. Now get out the vote, North Carolina, because we are the swingiest of swing states. We could make this election a win for us. Thank you.